Good evening and welcome to Eneida, #1 news station. I'm your host, Kenneth Stark, and coming up tonight, big moves shaping the region's future. The Greenbelt system is getting a major extension, adding miles of protected natural space and pedestrian access. We'll tell you what it means for conservation and community recreation. Plus, downtown Crossings is on the rise, literally. Development is booming in the district with new residential and commercial projects breaking ground. And over in Fox Ridge, expansion plans are in motion. We'll take a closer look at what's driving suburban growth and how it could impact local infrastructure. All that and more coming up. Heyo and Welcome to Build and Beautify Season 2. In this Cities Skylines modded Let's Play, we'll build Eneida Bay, a vibrant city of our dreams featuring transit-oriented development, clean energy, and deep city detailing. In the last episode, we expanded the road network around Fox Ridge, boosted our tram and subway fleets, and revealed the results of our unprecedented tiebreaker vote for the 4th mayor, which was wicked wild ride. So if you happen to miss that last episode, then click on the info card above or check out the entire Build and Beautify Season 2 playlist located in the description below. In today's episode, we're kicking things off by expanding the Outr Greenbelt, building off the new road network we laid down last time. Then we're heading back to downtown Crossings to add some vibrant mixed-use buildings near the Red Line subway station before wrapping up with a big push on the Fox Ridge development. So are you enjoying building Eneida Bay? If so, hit that like button and subscribe, give this video some hype, and let me know in the comments what features you'd build in your dream city. If you can't wait to see the new season unfold, consider becoming a channel member for exclusive perks, emojis, and early access to the videos. And don't miss out on our Eneida Bay merchandise linked in the description below. Alrighty, so I'm wicked excited to dig my fingers into today's episode. So kick back, grab your favorite beverage, and please enjoy. Good evening and welcome back to Eneida, #1 news station. The city's Greenbelt system is growing, and it's more than just a promise kept by Mayor Green. The new extension will intersect with the blue subway line, fulfilling a key campaign pledge from the mayor to expand natural green spaces across the city. But it's not just about parks and trails. The integration is set to improve transit accessibility for the nearby suburban community, so it will not be underserved by public transportation. And after a short break, we turn our focus downtown, where the Crossings district is seeing a surge in urban growth. New towers, new tenants, and a changing skyline. All that and more when we come back on Eneida, #1 news station. Today, we're kicking things off by extending our Greenbelt eastward toward the new development we started in the last episode. The idea here is to prioritize the Greenbelt within our existing road layout before we start placing the buildings. That way, we can easily add stops near commercial zones, apartment complexes, and other key points of interest. Now, we've got a few different directions we can take this. Should we extend the Greenbelt north into the suburbs, south toward downtown, or maybe even both? And here's another question. Do we build new transit lines or expand the ones we already have? So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this down in the comments. Personally, I'm leaning towards a combo. Extending it both north and south would really boost our transit coverage and open up the possibility of adding a new north-south light rail route. That said, it would be expensive, and even though we're using mods and unlimited money, our budget is still technically in the red. Another option is to build an eastbound transit line into the new development and then connect that to a north-south route running into downtown. I think that might be the most balanced approach, but I'd love to hear what you guys think, so drop your suggestions in the comments below. Now let's go ahead and fill this section in of the Greenbelt, but this time I'm thinking about mixing things up a bit. Up to now, I've been using thick, dense, random foliage, and while it does look natural and realistic, I'm starting to regret growing that route across the board. For this stretch, I want to try something a bit more intentional, a cleaner garden-style layout with trimmed greenery, contrasting flower colors, and a more peaceful, curated vibe, I guess. Something that adds beauty and a sense of calm to the area itself. But hey, I'd love your input, so do you prefer the wild, overgrown look or the more structured garden style? Let me know down in the comments. Welcome back to Eneida, Nemandria's #1 news station. Downtown Crossings is quickly becoming the heartbeat of Eneida Bay's urban revival. Hundreds of new homes are rising, most as modern apartments, bringing fresh energy to the core while still preserving the historic architecture that has grown to define downtown Eneida Bay. The businesses moving in alongside residents, the city's vision of a vibrant, mixed-use downtown is taking shape fast. And after a short break, that growth isn't stopping at the city limits. We'll head to the suburban outskirts where even more homes are being built to meet rising demand. What this means for infrastructure, neighborhoods, and the future of Eneida Bay coming up. It's been way too long since we've been in the Downtown Crossings area, which is the main gateway into Downtown Bay. It's the first thing that people see when they come in off the Eneida Bay Highway, so making a strong first impression aesthetically here really matters. Today, we're going to start working on this block right here. My goal is to help round out the core of downtown so we can start tapering the building heights as we move towards the outer edges. Right now, there's a huge demand for high-density residential, so that's going to be our focus, designing a few compact blocks of high-rise apartment complexes. I'm thinking of giving this area more of a gated community vibe, not literally gated, but designed in a way where it feels like a place you only go there to live. To pull that off, we will tweak the road layout a little bit, cutting off unnecessary access points and giving each complex a single entry and exit. Hopefully that will make more sense as you see it kind of come together here in the time lapse. Next up, I want to make sure that downtown crossing still feels cohesive, like it was all developed by the same hand, specifically our second mayor of Eneida Bay and infamous developer Lucas Fox. That sense of continuity between buildings is really important for the vibe of this area. So I'm bringing over those mixed-use buildings from across the road, the ones that honestly I'm a little obsessed with, and repeating that design right here near the subway station. It'll help tie everything together visually. Now, fair warning, we're probably about to see some massive traffic jams in this area over the next few in-game months as new residents start moving in, but that's actually a good sign. It should help reduce our open job positions, ease homelessness a bit, and chip away at that high residential demand just in time before we shift our focus to some lower rise development over in Fox Ridge. Welcome back to Eneida and Mandria's #1 news station. And finally tonight, we turn to Fox Ridge, where the city's rapid expansion continues to take shape. This once quiet suburb is now seeing a steady rise in low-rise development, with both single-family homes and multifamily units going up to meet the region's surging housing demand. City planners say it's part of a broader effort to balance growth while preserving community character. But with demand showing no signs of slowing, the pressure is on to keep pace. We'll be watching closely as Fox Ridge becomes a key piece in Eneida Bay's evolving landscape. That's all for this evening. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you here soon on Eneida and Mandria's #1 news station. Now let's shift our focus over to Fox Ridge, which I'd really like to wrap this area up over the next few episodes. So, to kick things off, I'm looking at these open spaces right here for small-scale commercial development. I'm thinking a little strip mall, maybe a gas station or two, and who knows, maybe even a custom park if we're feeling extra creative. Designing spots like this is honestly kind of one of my favorite parts of the process. I kind of get going with the flow and build by the seat of my pants, and the best part, because we've already followed a solid road hierarchy, I don't really have to worry too much about the traffic mechanics here. Everything should run just smoothly. Well, smooth enough, so long as we don't drop a random skyscraper in the middle of our rural grid. Alright, to wrap up today's episode, I want to fill in a few more residential areas, specifically some row homes and single family houses. Just like we did in Downtown Crossings, I'm sticking to a few specific building types, but mixing up the levels a bit to add subtle variation and detail along the streets. We'll also dress up some of the corners with stone walls, hedges, and other little touches to make the neighborhood feel unique while still sticking to the design themes we've been building over the past few episodes. Alrighty, everyone, I think that just about wraps up today's episode. So, if you enjoyed today's episode, please hit that like button or give this video some hype, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below letting me know your thoughts on today's build. If you're excited to see the next episode unfold, consider becoming a channel member for exclusive perks, emojis, and early access to the videos. Also, don't forget to check out our channel merchandise linked in the description below. Until next time, I hope everyone has a phenomenal week.